Good morning, guys. 9:12. I was close this morning. I tell you guys, this is the 9 a.m. ish session. So I appreciate you guys working with me. I currently have food cake loaded in. This is the Arizer attachment. We're going to fill up a few bags this morning with you guys and chop it up. So, good morning to you guys. Welcome to the Monday morning live stream. I am thankful for anybody who ends up pulling up watching this, and I appreciate all of you guys for consistently watching the content. Today, I will come back out with another review. I have a few reviews I actually want to come out with. One on my personal channel, I think, and one on the Cannabis Library. So, you guys feel free to check those out. Probably between 5 and 7 this evening. I'm gonna start filming them here, probably like 11 a.m. noon sometime. So, guys, it is clutch. That's another week. I mean, thankful to be here. Definitely for another week. Canada Boys, you started your own company. That's what's up. Where are you based out of? I'm thankful it's another week. I'm thankful it's time to go back to work. The holiday was nice. Had some days off. Felt inclined to take a few extra days off, but maybe not extra, but kind of use it as a long weekend, if you will. And I'm up in the air about too much extended time resting, whatever. But it was nice to clear my mind and stuff. But I'm glad that we're back at it. And it's crazy that the holidays are coming up. It's crazy that this year is almost ending. Like, what the hell? This year has, 30 days left? I think they said 31. Yeah, like 31 days left in the year, 32 days maybe left in the year. And that shit is wild. That shit is wild. I would never. I mean, obviously, I knew 2021 was going to end, but it seems like it came and went pretty quickly. If you hear the sound in the background, that is the bag currently filling up. This first bag seems to be complete. I haven't been hitting the bag for a little while now, and I'm happy to be back. That's what's up, Gator boys. I fuck with Tennessee. Tennessee. Been out there a good amount. If you guys do have any topics you'd like to talk about, feel free to add them in the chat. But otherwise, I'm just going to sit here, enjoy a couple bowls of this. I'm going to go for a bike ride after this and shit. So I'm just trying to enjoy the Monday morning and then get the week started right. That's what's up, Gannon boy. That's dope. Well, if you DM me, we could talk about it some. To be honest, I'm booked in doing reviews through really like the end of the year. So we can talk about something in 2022 if you're looking for some type of product review or anything like that. Yeah, I've been smoking this food cake. If you guys keep up with the live streams, you've been watching them. I went to a cannabis event the other day. I went to like a round table, just meet up, black market type meetup and shit like that, and it's nice. Peter Parker's burner account, CB1 and CB2. So from what I read a book about this. I believe CBD attaches to CB. Fuck, I'd have to look it up again. But I know it attaches to CB2 receptors, and what it essentially does is CBD like surrounds the receptors to where things can't get to it, but like THC binds with it. It's a different process for each one, and that's why there's different effects in terms of each one. But Yeah, so CBD interacts indirectly with the receptors, and some other cannabinoids like bind directly to it. So THC is like one that like binds directly to it. So THC binds directly to CB1 receptors, and that's why they say CBD like makes you less high because it weakens your ability to your body's ability to bind with THC. Gotcha. I'm dead, man. I don't be getting too many of those dispensary eights, but I hear you. It's hard. It's hard out here, especially if you're visiting. Like you don't have any choice but to go to the dispensary. That's like your only option. So I bet they pray on the holidays and people are coming in town and shit like that. But I hear your pain. That's why I be at these weed events trying to get these deals. All these dealers got their shit set up and stuff. I be, but I need some deals, please. And there be deals at that, and you can see the weed there. You get to know what the strain is. You chop it up with who's got it and shit like that. They got the mushrooms. They got all the different products and stuff. I like the meetups a lot more than I like the other shit. I want to make some the dispensary. I want to make some content at the meetup, and I see people filming and shit like that. But at the same time, bro, like, to what point is it snitching? Like I put a little bit of the video on my snory after I said snitching on my story and shit like that, but definitely not disclosing location, anything like that. You don't have to disclose location if you do. If I did a YouTube video or anything like that, but still, it's like everybody's just like out and about, you know. I don't know. I would just hate to get somebody jammed up or whatever. Jose, there's some good bud in the dispensaries. There's some really good bud on the street too. But I've had some decent bud at the dispensaries. Is it worth the price you have to pay versus what you get on the street? No, not really. But in St. Louis, I got you. I got you. Yeah, St. Louis only got the medical dispensaries now. I got you, carnivores. I've never really had a problem getting lit before. I don't know. I think it works in my body well because it also like helps me like energy and shit like that. It really helps me focus because I need something to help with focus, and this is no doubt about it. Like I need some type of help with focus. My focus is, and I have good discipline too, but just my focus is not up to at least the par I'd like it to be, and at least the par that American society has forced us to be able to be focused for. With how much it costs to live and shit, you gotta be make some bread. You gotta be focused. Yeah, for sure, Canada boys. I agree. And different terpenes and different all types of variations agree with all types of different people as well. And as legalization opens, and as people one become more educated, but just two, kind of with education, more with desensitization, become more comfortable just trying shit, like they'll have more options. Like I always tell people, like if tequila was literally the only alcohol option out there, there would be far fewer drinkers because there'd just be one option. But people are so comfortable with alcohol, so they're willing to try rum. Let me try this gin out. Let me try beer out. Let me try sake out. So when you try all these different variations and all these different varying strengths and tastes and uh, demo, geographies and stuff like that, it's it's more powerful that way because now people know what's fitting for them. Right now, weed has been so confined to you have to be slumped in your chair, have a headache, or have anxiety box that people aren't even thinking about all the different possibilities in like the cannabis space and how some of these products could, if they want them to, replace other maybe non-natural products they use or just other products that they want to replace with cannabis shit. So it's going to be interesting as people learn those different options and stuff because like I said, when you're only given one option and that's the only option you know and you don't like that one option, then you don't like that whole category type shit, if that makes sense. What's up, Jay? Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. I want to shoot kind of a vlog today. I'm going to figure out some way to do it. Ken, yo, what's good? How you doing? Not today. Sometime here soon. Adam, good morning. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Sheesh. I'm gonna pack like one more bag, chop it up with you guys a little bit, and then I got to get my day started. But this is a nice way, Conway. This is what's good. This is a nice way to start the week, in my opinion. I like coming on here, chopping it up with you guys, the viewers, but really just people I smoke with at the end of the day. You know, like y'all are watching me because I have the platform and I have people and shit, but I know a lot of people know each other in the chat and stuff now. So it's not really just about me talking. Obviously, it's my channel and shit, so I get that fact. But at the same time, I enjoy just coming on here, chopping it up with you guys, smoking some. This morning, I was reading the Steve Jobs biography, and in the morning when I be reading some shit, especially when I read like memoirs and stuff like that, I get super reflective about myself and shit. And it's just interesting, like internalizing that stuff, seeing how you're liked from some people, different from some people. But I encourage you guys to read memoirs actually, because especially if you're interested in somebody, because you'll really see how like one messed up other people's lives are, no matter how rich they are and stuff like that. So it kind of makes life a little bit more realistic and makes people, you can find commonalities with other people that it's just like, damn, other people go through the same shit I do. You know, this is a completely random thought, but recently I've been reading memoirs and I've read them throughout my adulthood up until this point, but still it's like eye-opening when you read about people who face very similar issues that you face type shit. If you guys have any book suggestions, feel free to throw them out at me. On my Instagram, if you look on the highlights or whatever at the Who Is GPAT Instagram, you can see a list of like books that I've read just over the last few years. Really, if I remember to post them on there, I post them on there just because, you know, once you start reading this shit, you be forgetting the titles and stuff, forgetting what you've read or whatever. But I also know it's a niche audience who actually be reading, so I don't be talking about it a ton just because, I don't know, it's no need to. Also, I watched what's that new show on Netflix called where they be taking people to hell? Hellbound? I think it is a new Korean show. Y'all watch that shit? That shit's insane. That shit's actually wild, and I actually kind of fucked with it. It's a pretty good show. I actually enjoyed that. Jose, I'm smoking some fruit cake right now. Got to load in the Arizer. What are you guys smoking on this morning? I know some people be watching at work and shit like that, but maybe You watched episode 1, Jay. I got you. I binged the whole show yesterday. It's only 6 episodes, but shit, I binged the whole bit yesterday. Or no, over the last couple of days. On Skittles, that's what's up, kid. I'm sorry that bag has been right by the mic. I'm sure I've been an asshole and that hoe has been loud. And if I have been, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. Was it better than Squid Game? It was a completely different type of show, Jay. To me, it showed like the dangers of like public shaming for real, but you just have to watch it for real. I mean, just because it's Korean doesn't mean it's like Squid Game. I'm just saying. So, like, you just have to decipher that for yourself, for real. Because I know some people who are really pissed off about Squid Game, and some people who loved it. So, regardless, it was shocking. No matter whether you liked it or didn't like it, when you first started watching it, Squid Game was pretty fucking shocking. And with the premise of us not knowing who their stars are, because stars make a lot of shit. So I be wondering, like when I watch some shows from Mexico, when I watch some shows from like Spain or something, I watch some shows from the Netherlands, I'd be wondering, like, who are the famous people in this show? Because like our movie stars are famous like all around the world. Their movie stars are famous in their country. So we watch this shit. And I wonder if they're like, oh shit, for us it'd be like, I didn't know Anthony Mackie was in this, But for them, they're like, I didn't know whoever their stars are were in it. And I wonder if that makes the show different, if that changes the nuance, if that person's usually a comedian, but he's not funny in this one. It's just, I don't know. I've been thinking about that shit because that shit really makes a lot of what TV and shows are. It's just who's in it, obviously. Buddha, yeah, they're starting to be Delta 9, like hemp-derived Delta 9 gummies. They're starting to be like, obviously they've had not obviously, a lot of people don't know, but they've had the select and high spectrum here recently. Like Hometown Hero has them. I think I have a discount code for them, but Fire has them. A few companies have them right now. I think Via has them. Via has them. But not too many companies do. And then they're starting to come out with, I think, just like hemp-derived Delta 9, and they might make that just like straight up legal or have them be legal somehow through some type of law technicality. But I don't know yet. I've tried some, and they taste just like normal dispensary gummies. It's crazy, but I don't know. We're going to have to see. There's all types of stuff coming out. All types of shit. And it's crazy. Like testing can't keep up with it. Like nothing can keep up with. The laws can't keep up with it. Nothing can keep up with all these new cannabinoids that are dropping. No, I've never tried kratom. It's never been what. Yeah, no. I want to, I guess. I've never known really what it was supposed to do. I've heard it can really fuck you up if you take tons of it. That's what people tell me. Like a lot of people use it as like an upper and they take a ton of it, but I really don't know what it does. And I've heard if you get the taste in your mouth, like the taste is like one of the worst things you can taste. So between those two reviews, I have never been pressed to try it. But guys, I appreciate you pulling up for the live stream. I'll be back on tomorrow at 9 a.m. I have a few videos coming out this evening on Grant Patterson and the Cannabis Library. So feel free to subscribe to those if you're not. I appreciate you guys pulling up. It's always dope smoking with you guys. Hope you guys have a great week, a great Monday. Hope the weather's nice where you are. Hope you get some good weed.